Whoa, Ubisoft just announced that the big February update is actually coming on February 16th, so a little earlier than expected. We also learned way more about this patch, including the description of new abilities and skills, and way more. So I will of course do a big video when the update goes live, showcasing all the changes in action, but in this video I will just bring you up to speed with what Ubisoft just announced, so you know what to expect. A like on the video would of course really help me out. And let's go. You can still enter my weekly Helix credit pack giveaway for 2,300 credits. The winner will be selected very soon, although my weekly reset video will be an update video tomorrow. Either way, you can enter via the link in the pinned comment. And these giveaways are for subscribers of the channel only. Good luck. It's going to be a massive patch. We got the file size now as estimated by Ubisoft, with the Xbox and PC hitting almost 20 gigs and PlayStation being closer to the 10 gigs. So maybe make some room already if your hard drive is full right now. And it is of course this big because of the river raids. And Ubisoft once again notes that this is highly replayable and that it will take us to unexplored regions of England, which is full of raiding opportunities. New loot, rewards, and challenges await the Raven clan, and well, we actually learned about this new loot, namely new abilities that will be added. So expect to find new books of knowledge in these locations. We don't have footage of these abilities yet, but we only know what they are called and got a description. Like one, for example, is called the Berserker Trap. This attaches a trap to your arrow, spreading hallucinatory powder, and any nearby movement causes the trap to trigger. So kind of similar to the Incendiary Powder Trap, only this will cause enemies to hallucinate, so likely fight each other right after being hit by the trap. That could be fun. And this actually really reminds me of the Berserk tool in Origins that you could also use instead of assassinating an enemy, and then the enemy would also go crazy and fight everyone nearby. So it's likely comparable to that. And we see footage of that here, by the way, from Iron Rogue on YouTube. We got one that might be comparable to the battlecry of Ares from Odyssey. This is called just Battlecry. Eivor lets out a blood-curdling scream, gaining strength and causing nearby enemies to stumble backwards in fear, interrupting their attacks. This sounds pretty powerful when surrounded by multiple enemies, which will obviously happen during the river raids. And I'm curious if you can also not get killed during this mode, like the Battlecry of Ares. And the final new ability is called a Shoulder Bash. Eivor performs a shoulder bash that pushes back enemies and destroys objects. Sounds pretty nice, so I really can't wait to try these abilities and showcase them in action. Really cool that we see new ones being added for free after launch. But we will also get 6 new skills, to be precise. So I think this means that the level cap will increase from 400 to 406, unless we got some extra stat boost as well. But no, I think it will stay at 6 because we already see the 6 dots added to the skill menu. So yes, as said in my how to prepare for the river raids update video, make sure that you have some easy to get skill points tactics lined up, so you can immediately unlock the new skills when the update goes live. And I will link to that video with more tips at the end of this one. So we already knew, and I actually already showcased 3 of these skills because they sometimes already appear in the game. But the new ones that we did not know about yet are Assassin Slide, which lets you slide into enemies and knock them off balance while sprinting. Okay, and we also got Power Stroke, trigger a speed boost on the longship at the cost of stamina, and also Longship Brace. When you are in command of the longship, the crew will raise their shield with you. We discussed a while back that maybe naval combat type of skills were coming, and well, that seems to be the case. So maybe when doing one of the river raid locations, and there will be 3 new ones when the update comes out, then we maybe first have to protect ourselves on our longship from incoming attacks before we can go and raid the location. Would be pretty cool. And Ubisoft, by the way, also notes that the river raid mode is free for all Valhalla players, and it is accessible in-game after downloading the new update. And it seems to be permanent as well, so not a limited time event like the Yule Festival. Other highlights from the patch notes include, and again I will of course do a big rundown video when the update is out. Maybe it's already out by the time you watch this, then you can find it in the pinned comment. No, but fishing should finally be improved and hopefully fixed, talking about fishes in the sea or on the coastline. And the school fish that take longer to respawn should also be fixed. It should finally be possible to get fabric if you were not getting any. I know many of you had this issue. The arrow disappearing issue from the quiver should also be fixed. And mounts will now come when calling them from the quick action wheel. The Isubo tactic I showed you in my first video about the Nodens arc with the save and quit tactic will be removed with the new update, Ubisoft notes. So then the only way to get it will be with the Excalibur at sundown. I totally think though that if you already have the bow through any of the tactics, you will of course get to keep it. It's just for new people trying to get it after the update. Ubisoft talks about some reda fixes for contracts appearing under the canned quest log, for the Viking for hire contract, and also where some people had trouble interacting with his shop to begin with. He's by the way selling a Raider tattoo today, but tomorrow we of course also get new weekly items. I will be streaming that and then also the river raids, so it should be a very big stream tomorrow. I will have a countdown timer up closer to when the stream goes live. There are also a ton of progression fixes for certain missions. You see some here, like if you have issues with one particular mission, I will leave a link to the patch notes in the video description so you can check it out for yourself. No word on if Ragnar's dagger will be added, by the way. They already did fix the issue, as I told you before, but maybe it wasn't ready in time for the update, or they forgot to mention it in the patch notes. We will know soon enough. I will of course report back, so totally subscribe for the full update video for everything on the river raids and way more. Like, expect a ton of content on the channel. A like on the video would of course really help me out. You can check out my how to prepare for the river raids update video by clicking on the screen, or I will link to it at the end of our photo mode showcase that we like to do at the end of every Valhalla video. You can send your shots via the Valhalla Raptor hashtag on Twitter or via my dedicated pictures channel on Discord. You can join the Discord via the link in the pinned comment. Accept the rules and then you are able to post. Joyce, come in, photo mode expert here on the channel. You selected 3 shots from the community, so I'm curious which one did you select this time?
What's up everyone? First up is Floki-san, who's ready for action with this picture shared on Twitter. Think we can guess what its favorite dual wielding weapon is. And love how the shine of the sun peeks through the axes. Also the combination of the head tattoo and the mask gives it a very assassin feel.
Yeah, I really like the head tattoo. Which one is it?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites, and it's a flying paper, and you can find it over here on the map.
Ah, nice.
So go ahead and get that one. It's a really cool one. Next up is President Puddin, whose aimer is very hot-headed, it seems, sitting in the settlement throne. I think I figured out how this happened. This must be taken with the Hell's Damnation helmet on, and the creator took it off in the photo mode screen. There's like this toggle off option to do it. The fire stays, which is a very funny detail. Hopefully he calms down though. And finally, we've got Tim Supreme, who took this mysterious picture over in Jotunheim. I've seen this shot coming through many times, not gonna lie, since it's apparently an Easter egg. But I'm not so sure why. Jordan, do you know?
No. Maybe someone in the comments can let us know, but it looks pretty cool. It looks like a shadow of a mythical animal or beast, but it's likely nothing.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, thanks Joyce for selecting these shots. Of course, the next video we will do more of these. So totally subscribe for way more Valhalla content. And check out our previous video, which you can find by clicking on the screen. For now, we will speak to you next time, and goodbye.
Goodbye.